Hello, everybody. I'm trying to make a video that will basically end up right here, uh, how to use. And basically, I'd like it to be like 3 to 5 minutes long and kind of just go quickly over everything that this application does. So this is an application that I built in order to examine and understand the voice API. Now, the voice API sort of separates into two groups. There's the two sides. There's the making sounds, making words, getting it to talk to you, and then there's the listening and analyzing what it's listening to. This is fully focused on the listening side. Now, once you go to the listening side, there's two paths to go down. One would be the discrete, and one would be the continuous. Um, this tool has some features that are basically designed right off the top to let you know if something happened, because this is, in fact, what you would call a bleeding edge technology. Basically, the browser does not have a speech API interface, but it does have a WebKit speech API interface. And basically, the long and short of that is that um, it's not guaranteed to continue to work the way it works. This is an API that will change. And so then now the next top level feature is if there's a little exclamation mark here, that means that something has changed since this was built. Um, so if you see all blues over here, no warning here, and all green check marks, and that means that everything is as we expected. So if you ever see this turn green or something change in here, the application very likely doesn't work. Sometimes new things show up. It's happened a couple times in the last year or so that I worked on it. So we have discrete, and discrete is a way of saying, hey, I want to listen to for a phrase, and then I'm going to shut myself down. So I'm going to try it. Hello. So this is the US EN hello. You can change various configurations. So here we go. Go to Japanese, shut her down. Konnichiwa. And see, it shows up. It tells you what the language was and gives you the word and all that. So that is the way that works. There are other things that you can play around with in the settings. And then we have this warning that basically lets you know that, hey, anything you do will be sent to um, Google or Microsoft, and this really only works on Edge and Chrome. So continuous basically listens for words and it doesn't shut down until you turn it off. So here's an example of hello world, how are you? I am fine. And the problem was that I am currently in Japanese. It did not recognize that. So let's go to English. I'd make that mistake all of the time. Hello world, how are you? I am fine. Stop. So you'll notice that we get this, and for some reason, sometimes it does capitalization, sometimes it puts punctuations, sometimes uh, it gives you a confidence, and this is basically part of um, uh, the uh, the Google Cloud network. Anyway, so that is that. We also will. What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so we have logs over here, and this is all the events and basically what we got back from the events. The green ones are the actual results. Um, so those events are there. We have continuous, discrete, and API. So now the last thing I want to do, oh, and you can get to it through I like email voice API or martytheparty.github.io Angular web API speech analyzer.api. Those are the two ways you can get to it, and it does work on Edge. It does work differently. So if and where you really see the difference is in, well, one thing you see is you won't get a percentage. So hello world. So you notice that it just gave a confidence of zero, just gave us one count back. The results are different. It comes from a different cloud. You cannot configure that. That is wired straight into the browser. We did see a new API show up that kind of gives the impression that that is coming, and it's called like um, local results. I can't, it's in here somewhere. Processed locally. Um, that does not do anything at this time. Where you really see a big difference with Edge is in this, and I really like it. Hello world, how are you? I'm fine. So I really like this because it shows, it gives you the parentheses, it gives you the, oh, it gives you capitalization, all this stuff. So this would be a great thing, and I believe it even gives you like the first time. Um, so yeah, as you see, we got so this was that. Yeah, it does not give you any confidence. It for a while, it the results, the way the results come back were a little bit different last week than they are this week, and they do change. But this would probably be a great thing for this. The way it works right now would be like to show someone like this text without any punctuation in it and have them try to match up the punctuation. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, that is that. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.